Good afternoon, everybody. DJ Styles. Okay, this is the spandex that I'm ordering to be able to fix the lips on the split lip on the Myers mask for the video. And you want to make sure that you purchase this stuff right here. And it's a fine mesh. There's a picture of it. It's a real fine mesh. And it's the most important part about that mesh is down here on the bottom. It's 90% nylon, 10% spandex. And it's a four-way stretch. You don't want two-way stretch. You want a four-way stretch. This way it's stretching in up and down and side to side. It's important because a mask actually is it stretches in all directions. So do yourself a favor. And I thought I'd share this video because I'm going to, when I go to repair the mask and show you the process, I want you to make sure that you know what product to buy. So, and you preferably, if you can get the spandex, you can go to Joann's Fabrics. I don't know if they're still in business, but Joann's Fabrics, they'll have spandex. You definitely want it micro mesh. You don't want a solid fabric because latex, you need the latex to get in all through the holes, so it really adheres to the fabric, and that gives you that extra strength if you're stretching the jaw, like say around the lip area where the seam is. If the mask is small on you and you put your chin inside the jawline and you open if your chin's a little long and it pulls on that lip area a little bit, you want to make sure that it's not really going to tear on you. So this is what I ordered. This way you know what to get. And I'm probably, it says free delivery January 4th to the 11th. So it's going to be a little while before I do this video on how to repair the split in the lip. So a lot of guys, they do the cut in the lip, and some guys don't like that and they want to leave it, they want it closed. So I've had a couple requests on how to repair the split in the lip. Well, the one good thing about this is this also goes for any mask that's actually in need of repair, whether it be a tear in the mask. You can repair that. You can repair that with this method as well. So I just figured I'd share with you the stuff you need to buy. It's Fabric LA nylon spandex power mesh fabric by The Yard, and I get it in black. That's only $13.99 for a yard, and that's quite a bit. Let me see, it tells you down the bottom here. Yeah, it's 60 inches by 36 inches. It's 1 yard. And you can order it by 3 yards, but I'll never use all this. I'm using it in very small portions. I don't do silicone masks, so if you were doing silicone mask, this would be the perfect mesh to use as well for a binding, to strengthen your silicone mask. You can make little head masks out of the spandex, and sock mask. I want to say sock mask. You put the sock mask, and then when you do a silicone mask, you put the silicone over top of the spandex sock mask, and it'll really give a very strong, a lot stronger product, and it helps keep it from tearing. So with that being said, I'm just going to say And thank you to all my subscribers for subscribing and sharing my content. And I am going to try and put out a video, every quality video too. I want to do how-to videos, not just, the last couple of videos I've been sick, so I haven't really been feeling too good. And no, thank God it's not COVID, but I did get a, I think it was just a flu. So it wasn't really severe, but boy, the cough, man, I can't get rid of the cough. So with that being said, yeah, that's the company. If you guys want this, if you're gonna do this product and you're gonna follow along with me, you can order it now and have it in time for the video to come out probably in 2 weeks. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to get it until between January 4th and January 11th. So, with that being said, I have to do the video, and that should be a cool thing. That'll be fun. So, I like doing stuff like that. It's repairing and fixing things like that. I'm so sleepy. I'm ready to go to bed. I don't even know what time it is. It's got to be like 3:30 in the morning. So I feel real groggy and ready for bed. But I ordered this stuff as soon as I got my computer hooked back up. I've got my room getting there. It's getting there. I can show you. I've got some stuff over there now, but I got my tools back where they need to be. I'll be working on my sculpture over the next several months. I've got my mask on the wall. See, I've got this wall right here. These are all the master copies. The yellow masks that are right there, they're the actually the three that are right there. They are the urethane masks, and then these three right here are the latex foam filled mask, and they are all the masters. These are all foam filled, and they're made. See, these three right here are smaller than those yellow ones, and the reason why is because I have to shrink the masks down. There's going to be two sizes. There'll be a large size, and then there'll be a small size. So, and that's how it's done. You make your master mold, and then you make a latex mask, and then foam fill that, and that'll shrink down another 2 inches. So every time you make every time you make a copy of a mold, it shrinks it down another 2 inches, 1.5 to 2 inches. So anyway, this is what I'm doing. I'm getting my room organized. I still got some stuff to clean up over here on this table. I still have more heads to put on the other wall. I have some over on that other wall right now. So I'm going to put them in there. And I'm trying to get all this organized. I cleaned off where all the hair was, where I kept my hair. I got to take that black light down because a black light with masks, latex mask, is a big no-no. Don't ever let your mask be in UV light because it destroys the latex. So I'm going to take down my black light. I'm going to utilize those two shelves right there. I got plenty of space on those two shelves. I'll be able to put a lot of stuff on there. I moved the hair to another place, and just a little bit easier because the bags kept falling off of there anyway. So anyway, this is the kind of stupid stuff that I'm dealing with right now. Just trying to get the room really nice and organized, and it's just a work in progress. It's just a lot of stuff. I don't just do masks. I also do props. So, I've got grinders, hot glue guns, I've got all kinds of different foams. I've got epoxy sculpt up there on the shelf there, right over there. There's all the paints. for the latex masks, that's all your base coat painting. I don't use them for my airbrush. Airbrushing, I use right here, I use the inks. It's just a little better. Once you have a base coat, and that's considered a base coat, the white on the mask, once you use that on there, then the inks will stick to it really nice, and then you seal it. You know, you can seal your mask with Plasti Dip. Oh man, I'm still coughing. But yeah, it's a fun progress. It really is. So like I said, thank you for your subscribing to me, and hitting the notification bell and sharing my content. And I appreciate all you guys out there. I'm an old man, and I'm trying to learn new ways, and I love it. I really do love this. It's more of a passion than you realize, than I even realized. Until I started doing it, I was like, wow, I'm really hooked. I'm really hooked on this. And not just for Michael Myers. I'm a Michael Myers big fanatic fan, if you want to call it, but I'm not going to spend all my time doing just Myers mask. I intend to do other masks as well. There's going to be creature masks. There's going to be original stuff that I want to do. I'm probably going to have to get a couple of those armatures, and probably another 80 to 100 pounds of the monster clay. I don't like working with other clays. One, monster clay, if you need a cleaner area, monster clays to go. It's the one you want to use. It's a wax based clay. It doesn't dry out. It won't ever dry on you, and it's just cleaner to work with. It really is. And I use a very hard base clay, so this way when I go to sculpt, I use a lot of tools when I sculpt. I don't use just my hands. I do use my hands, but I use both tools and hands combo. But the reason why I like the hard base clay is because when you go to demold, when you stone the mask and you go to demold it, there's very little damage that takes place to the original sculpture. So with that being said, if you don't damage it too badly, you can just retool it, as they call it. When you go to fix it up, and like right now, I'm retooling this mask. This Night Creeper is going to be Night Creeper Flashback. I was going to do the Halloween 2 1981, but I want to stay within the same timeline. And I've had a couple of people on the YouTube channel actually suggest it. Yes, please do the flashback mask. They think it's an awesome mask. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I will. I'll stay within the timeline. And then after that mask is done, then I'll do the Halloween 2 1981 original 1982, the one that Dick Warlock wore, so it kind of stretched the mask a little bit. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm retooling this to be the flashback mask now, and it's going to be a while. I got to get this room straightened out a little bit, and then but once I start doing this, it'll be a constant video on this, and I'm going to try other projects. I want to try and keep it fresh, the channel. I'm not going to do like 5 videos a week. I'm probably going to try and do just one high quality video per week that really informs you how to do something. The majority, it's winter time now, so I can't do anything outside. So I'm going to be limited to what I can actually do in here. And I'll tell you something, a lot of the stuff that I do is experimental. I don't really have the answer sometimes. Sometimes I'll just experiment with something, and if it works, it's great. If it doesn't, hey, you know what? I tried. But that's what I like to do. I like to try different methods. It's like that one video I did with the herring, where I put that the dyed hair and mixed in the black dyed hair in with the brown hair. and tried to give it the look that it was, spray painted. And I explained it to you in the video what I was doing. And the problem with that was when I went to style the hair, you have to brush a lot of hair out. And what happened was it literally brushed out all the black. So that was a failure. But I didn't realize it until after I styled it. It was a good idea, but in the end, it wasn't. So, with that being said, I'm just going back to the airbrush technique with the inks, hair dye ink, and you just throw it right, you spray it into the hair to give it the black mist into the hairstyle. Right now, I'm still trying to find out the hair that they use on the actual Halloween Kills mask. I like the way it looked. It's not wool. I know it's not wool. It looks more like a wig, faux hair. It doesn't. It looks more natural. Looks like real human hair. If you look up the video, there's a video out there with Nick Castle showing off his mask, and you get real close-ups of the hair itself and the mask and everything. So, and when I looked at it, I'm like, yeah, that's no way. And especially when you looked at the burnt hair on the one side, on the right side, the hair is literally melted. So that doesn't happen with wool based hairs. Natural fiber hairs, it doesn't melt. It just burns, and it doesn't it's really weird the way it just turns to like an ash, and it it doesn't give you the same effect. And when I saw the hair, I can tell in the video that you could see that the hair literally was melted in spots, and then there's added glues and effects to that area to give it a really grunged look, burnt look. But I need to find out what that hair is, because that hair is awesome, and I want to use that hair on all my masks. I don't even want to bother with any other style of hair, because it just gives it a very realistic look and a very grungy look too. It looks cool. So I advise you to go check out that video. Look up Nick Castle Halloween Kills mask. I don't know, however you want to search it. It's on YouTube. Yeah, he shows off the mask. It's really cool. Really cool video. And now I can actually, with that mask, and he does it in broad daylight, so there's no artificial light on it, so you really do see what the colors are in the mask. I seen some greens in there. I saw some blues in the color. I saw some little bit of the off-white bluish tint, but it also had a lot of cream colors in it. And then in where the burnt area is, the underneath part was more yellowish, like a pus yellow. You'll know what I'm talking about when you watch the video. But now that I see all the colors, my mask is going to be banging, because it's going to look just like the movie mask. To an extent. I mean, it's my own sculpture. So, I don't want it to look, I'm not trying to replicate the Halloween Kills mask to a perfect T. You know what I mean? I'm just doing my version of the mask, and it's called the Night Creeper. The Night Creeper series, that's what I have. It's a Night Creeper Kills. I have a Night Creeper 40, and I have Night Creeper 1978 so far. That's what all three of those are. All the way to the left is the 1978. The center one is the 40, and all the way to the right is the Kills. And these are the smaller versions, so all I have to do now is make molds out of all three of those, and that'll give you a small mask. And if I make molds out of those three yellow masks, they'll give you the large mask. And they're the 78, 40, and Kills as well. So that'll be the large mask, and these will be the small masks. And believe me, there is a big difference in size. They're about 2 inches smaller right here than the yellow ones in diameter. If you go around the brow area to the back of the head, the furthest point, of the back of the head. So anyway, yeah, this is the direction I'm going with the channel. I want to make sure that everybody likes the content. No, not everybody, but as many as I can possibly make happy. And give me suggestions, anything that you guys want to know. It's great because that's exactly when I would have never done this upcoming video that I'm going to do with the mesh, fixing the slit in the lips. You'll be able to repair any latex mask when you're done watching this, and I'll explain to you step by step. I'm going to do the whole video. I'm going to do the whole thing, so it'll be really cool, and it won't be that long either. It won't be that long of a video. It'll be pretty simple. Probably be like a 2-part video because I have to let it cure on the inside before I can turn it back inside out and right side in. I don't know. Like I said, I'm tired. I got to go to bed. All right, so peace, everybody. Love you. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the notification button. And please share the content and get my friend. Let's grow this channel together. Let's have some fun. Let's make stuff. And like I said, if you have any suggestions for like how-to videos, if there's something that you want to learn how to do, if I know how to do it, I'll put a video on it. So I'm looking for things to do over this winter because I'm kind of refrained to being inside the house. So if you guys got any ideas, especially mask makers out there that are trying to fix little things or do something to a mask or repaint it or whatever, I'll try to help you as best I can. And if I can help you, I'll send you to artists that are in this field a lot longer than me that would know the answer. All right? So I'm not I have no ego, and you'll find that out. And I'm very truthful about things, and I don't like to. If it wasn't for some of the people that I was watching on YouTube, I would have never been able to do this. So I praise them for sharing, and sharing their knowledge, because it's like a lot of things. You can't take it with you. You want to share. You want other people to learn the process, learn things, but you also have to learn things on your own too. They can't share all their information because they're in business. And they can't give all their secrets, especially things that they're selling or they're making, and they're not gonna reveal everything. But the majority of the people out there are very open, and they show you a lot of the tricks. And believe me, once you learn fundamentally, like just the basics of everything, you kind of figure out how they did it. So it's kind of cool, you learn different tricks, and all of a sudden you're going, I know how he did that now. You learn different techniques and stuff, and you learn on your own. And the more you absorb and the more you learn, the more you can figure out how to do things that that are outside, that you can come up with your own techniques. I'm really tired, so sorry guys for not being very clear. But please subscribe, like, share the content, and thank you for all your subscriptions. I really appreciate it, guys, and I hope you enjoy the videos. And I'm going to be very consistent. It'll be every Sunday from now on too. I'm going to try and keep my videos on Sundays. So okay, so the first portion of this was the fabric spandex. I gave you the info there. So if you guys are trying to repair a mask or something, why don't you order that stuff now? By the time January 4th, between the 4th and the 11th, I'll be doing the video. You'll have the material that you need to do this. Also, I'll give you a heads up. Make sure you order mask latex, not regular latex that you buy at Spirit of Halloween, or you don't want that thin stuff. You have to get professional mask latex, and you can order it through Monster Makers. You can order it from Biddy Mold Supply. They have it. There's just different locations. You can look it up, but you want to make sure it's mask latex. All right. It's a thick latex. It's the thin stuff won't work. All right. So, peace. I'll see you.